I just how I come at your job, man. My nigga say that shit, Terry Fisher, man. You know what I'm saying? Free me, my nigga. Free me. I've been down for the dollars, nigga. I'm so official, nigga. For sure, man. Free Roddy, nigga.
Eddie got another one.
Yo, what up? What's happening? You already know. It's your guy, Fatty. Outside looking inside, surviving prison. Part 2 of my parole board talk. Hit that subscribe button, man. That like button, dislike button. You know how I get on. However you feel, go on, hit it. You can leave your questions, your comments. Send me an email at KING, the number 0. No, KINGFATTY, the number 0 at gmail.com. So yeah, like I said, this part 2 of my parole talk. And before I get off into it, let me say, man, stop giving these lawyers money to represent y'all families at the parole board. Stop. It's a waste of time. You giving up $6,000. These lawyers ain't doing nothing but praying on families and inmates for that bread, because the parole board can't guarantee that your family member gonna get released. Can't nobody guarantee that. Can't nobody release your family member from prison if they gotta go see the parole board, except for the parole board or the governor. The parole board don't answer to nobody. So it ain't like your lawyer can go in there and present a case for you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like that. This ain't like the common pleas court. This ain't common pleas court. It's the APA, Adult Parole Authority. They don't answer to nobody. They do what they want to do. So you giving them lawyers all money, you wasting your time. You wasting your time, you wasting your money. You could give that money to me, and I stand a better chance of giving you the information needed to get your loved one out of prison. Because the lawyer ain't doing it. And yeah, they say, yeah, we gonna work with them until they get a parole or whatever, but that don't mean nothing. Man, everybody who I know that went and got a parole from the parole board, see, these are steps. You're gonna go to the parole, you're gonna do your time, you're gonna go to the parole board. Now, you gotta it's 12 parole board members. You have to get the majority vote out of 12. So that means you gotta get 7 of these members to vote in your favor to release you. Now, in my case, when I went to the parole board, I had 7 members there. I had I had 7 members. So if I would have got all of those members to vote for me, then I would have been told that I was going to receive a parole that day. So that didn't happen. But I had the majority of 7. You know what I'm saying? So meaning I had maybe 4 or 5. I could have had 6. I don't know. But all 7 didn't vote against me. I still had life. I could have only had 2 people vote for me. So that means it's gonna go to the other what is it? 5, the other 5, and now all of them can vote for me. I just totally wasn't dead. I had at least 2 people vote for me out of the 7 that came and seen me. So what that did was send me to the full board. So at the full board hearing, like, I had a public defender, and everybody that I know that got a parole at they full board hearing had public defenders. The public defender gonna come see you. Came and pulled me out of my pod and had me in the visiting room and talked to me and stuff and asked me questions. And I asked them questions. You know what I'm saying? Basically, you wasting your money if you paying a lawyer $6,000 to represent you at the parole board. Now, I'm gonna tell you how I got a parole. First of all, I got a parole because, like I said in the last video, I removed myself, people, places, and things. I removed myself out of the circle. See, at first, when I called myself changing and doing good, I was doing that. I changed. I wasn't smoking weed. I wasn't drinking. I wasn't getting involved in the riffraff. I wasn't taking nothing. I chilled. I calmed all the way out. I started programming and everything. But I was still hanging with the guys. But I'm still in the middle of the circle while they smoking. You know what I'm saying? We laughing and kicking it. I'm still hanging with the guys. So when the roundup came, I'm already known. I'm already known on the whole compound by the inmates, by the COs up front. Everybody know me. So if this roundup happened over here, and this my section, these the homies, then they coming to get me too. Like Fatty had something to do with it. If it went down, Fatty had something to do with it. Nah, he ain't send nobody in there. He was in there when it went down. Like he was in there. Whatever the case may be, he was there. So snatch him up too. So I was still getting snatched up. And I'm thinking like, man, y'all messing with me, man. I ain't did nothing. I'm going to programs. I ain't smoking. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just on bullshit. Like y'all just don't like me. Y'all got it out for me. Y'all got it out for me. But see, that really wasn't the case. I already had made a name for myself. You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta think too, man. You gotta think them people got a job. I chose a life that I chose. I chose to be on this side of the tracks. They chose to be on that side of the track. So it's my job to not get caught, and it's their job to catch me. Cops and robbers. You know what I'm saying? So I can't be mad at them. I can't be mad at the police. I mean, you can't be mad at a snake for being a snake. Can't be mad at a rat for being a rat. Can't be mad at a cop for being a cop. You know what I'm saying? They is what they is. They are what they are. I am what I am. You know what I'm saying? So once you start looking at it like that and then just start respecting that, then I think your mind will open up more. Like my mind opened up more once I started looking at it like that. So with that being said, let me get back on track. So once I remove myself totally, like I ain't hanging out no more. I'm not hanging out no more. I'm going to my classes. I'm getting educated. I'm getting programmed up. I'm dealing with the problems, my issues that I had. I'm going to AA. I'm going to anger management. I'm going to victim awareness. I'm going to business classes. I'm attending college courses. Continuously, I'm staying busy. So I'm seeing the homies in the circle. I'm seeing them in pass, and I'm chunking the dudes. What's up? What's up? I'm still hollering at them, but then at the same time, like I'll pull one to the side and be like, look, man, this is what we need to be doing. This is what we need to be doing, man. And a lot of them were saying I was going crazy. Then I found out about this another thing. Like if you got to go to the parole board and get released by the parole board, you're not getting out of prison, man, unless you do that reintegration program. You have to go through reintegration. That's what they want. But that's where everything at too. Like, and it's very beneficial. I went through the program. Like they teach you everything. They give you mock interviewing skills. They teach you how to do a resume. They teach you financial literacy. They even got classes in there to teach you how to put up solar paneling and stuff like that. Teach you how to work the computers, Microsoft Word, Adobe Illustrator. They got all kind of stuff, man. You got to take advantage of that stuff. And the stuff is in prison, but they just don't force it on you. It's not forced on you. You got to go and seek it out, and you got to get it if you want it. So, getting back to me removing myself from the situation and being on the outside looking in. Now I'm standing back and I'm looking at the group of guys that I used to be with in the spot that we used to be in, and it looked crazy because I could see everything that they doing. I could see them passing the weed, hitting the weed. I could see the bottles coming and they sneaking and drinking. I see that. Then there's cameras everywhere, and I don't know why we was feeling like we was being slick and getting away with something. There's cameras everywhere, all through there. So I'm looking like, man, we silly. Cause for real, we sardines in a can. We just in the big circle with a gate around it, cameras all around, focusing down, and we right there thinking we doing something, getting away with something. Nah, we wasn't getting away with nothing. So it just looked crazy to me on the outside looking inside of it. So I used to pull everybody one by one, two by two, and holler at them and let them know how I feel, what I seen, how change need to be made. Um, a lot of them didn't listen to me. I'm gonna say the mass majority of them didn't listen to me. They just waved me off, told me I was tripping. But now I'm home. Now they calling me. Now I'm accepting calls. Now I'm sending pictures. Now I'm sending letters and money, couple dollars. You know what I'm saying? Food boxes and stuff, putting money on phones. Now they asking me, what did you do? Like, man, I was there with you and I was telling you and you was telling me I was going crazy. But I understood that though, you know what I'm saying? Because for real, like the guys that I grew up with, like I said, when I came through, I was like one of the youngest. And then it was another batch of dudes that was like maybe a year younger than me or a year older than me. And we all did all our time together. Like I'm really like one of the only ones out of my circle that's out here on the streets. So like this is what I did. I just totally changed up. I went to programs. I addressed my issues. I had anger issues. You know, I was violent. I was real impulsive. I went to school. I stopped hanging out. I stopped smoking. I started following the rules, man. You got to have your shirt tucked in, your pants pulled up, your ID clipped on the left side of your badge. Um, can't go nowhere unless you got a pass. And then it got to the point to where I come into the pod and I see the homies rounded up, everybody cuffed up, sitting down. And then I come through the door, and then the CO like, go get him. And I'm like, what? And another CO was just a CO who I thought was racist and didn't like me and always on me because they always used to shake me down or whatever. This same CO coming up like, no, not him. He ain't had nothing to do with this. He was at school. Uncuff him. By the time he busts up, I'm already cuffed. Uncuffed him. He'll uncuff me. Ooh, go to your rack. You good? Looking like, damn, this ain't never happened before when it first started happening. You know what I'm saying? And it felt good because I know I ain't do nothing. I ain't had nothing to do with nothing. I don't even know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? When before, even if I ain't do nothing, they had nothing to do with or know what's going on, I'm still getting cut. I still got to go to the hole. I still got to present my case to RIB. And I still might get found guilty. But now, I got COs coming to bat for me. And it ain't like I'm working with the COs. I ain't gave the COs no information or nothing. I ain't talked to the CO. I ain't said, how you doing? Good morning, good afternoon. I ain't said none of that to the CO. It's just all about me doing what I'm supposed to do. You know why? Because I chose my path. They chose their path. And their path is to really be a babysitter. So while we thinking we in there doing something and getting away with something, we not, because they in there, they posted, they like this. They see everything that's going on. So he saw me when I came up with my shirt on, buttoned up, tucked in, pants pulled up, ID on, pass in hand, folder in this other hand, pen in my ear. Boom, I'm going to school. And then it got to the point to where I ain't even have to show my pass no more. They already know. They look at the clock. Oh, it's 12:45. He about to go to school. Soon as I come up, they see me. They just open up the door. Now, guess what? How was your day, Mr. Phillip? You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that start happening. Like when you're doing right, man, right thing, the good things gonna happen for you. You know what I'm saying? I just really gave myself a chance. Got out my own way and gave myself a chance, man. I really changed then because I wanted to come home. My kids was grown. My daughter's grown. Our relationship was buckling. Really ain't how I wanted it to be. It's really not how I wanted it to be now. I've been home for a year, a little over a year. And I honestly could say everybody thought I was gonna come home and be mush brain. Just be out here stuck like, wow, everything's so big, but I've been out here before. You know what I'm saying? I just wasn't out here I ain't been out here in a long time. And then I actually was blessed. God really blessed me. So it wasn't like that for me. It was cool. It was actually a smooth transition. But then I prepared myself for this. Like I said, I went through reintegration. I did the programming. And then I was blessed enough to have family members on the outside that really, you know, stuck with me, came to see me, keep my head right. So with that being said, you getting your parole is really based on you. Like I said in the beginning, the parole board only has that one file of all your bad activities. You know, so when they see you, they really don't know nothing about you. They don't know the good stuff. They just know the bad stuff. So you're gonna get penalized for that your first time going up to see them. After that, it's really about your institutional performance, how you address your problems, and it depends on your charge too. I need to say that it depends on your charge. A lot of people be having a lot of charges, and when they come back from the parole board with their time, people will be like, "Man, what happened? What happened?" Like, "Man, they gave me this much time. They gave me this much time, and I just had one murder." But bruh, you forgot, you failed to mention it was a rape murder. You raped her, murdered her, and robbed the house. You know what I'm saying? But down on, you know, people be leaving a lot of stuff out. Parole board got a hard job. They're not gonna let you out. You got to get yourself out. This is how you got yourself in. You got to get yourself out. You got to sit down. You got to make a conscious decision to change, really change, and stick to it. Don't wait till you got a year before you got to go see them, or even 2 years. Like, you need to start immediately, ASAP. Even if you got some stuff on your jacket now, like, start now. Start cleaning up, getting your act together. When you go to the parole board, or your family member go to the parole board, explain that to them. Explain that to them, explain the tickets to them, and hope because you actually, when I first went, they told me at the end of my hearing, they said, "We glad that you spoke today. We glad that you presented yourself well." This had my first hearing, because we came in here with the mindset of giving you 10 years. But due to how you came in here and you spoke and you act in front of us, we only gonna give you 57 months. Sound crazy, but 57 months is much better than 10 years. Now that I look at it, that's when I got my first time, 57 months. The second time I got 36 months. And I know why I got 36 months. I know why I got the 57 months. I was acting a donkey. I was acting a donkey all that time before I went the first time. And then the second time, I still was acting a donkey. I had fights and everything on my jacket. And then, like, a couple months before I even went to the parole board, I had a cell phone incident. And attempting to cause harm to a CO. And they gave me 36 months. You know what I'm saying? I was mad about that, but I was wilding. And then, you know, that last 36 months is when I got it together. And you know, addressed all my issues and took care of my BI. And so now I'm home. Outside looking inside, man, surviving prison. Hit that subscribe button, that like button. Stick around, you feel me? We got a whole bunch of more stuff to talk about. But I hope y'all enjoyed this. Like I said, man, hit that subscribe button, that like or that dislike, however you feel. Let me know. Get with me. KINGFATTY, the number 0 at gmail.com. It's your guy, Fatty. I'm out here. Stay safe, man. 1000.
I'm so official. I do what I want because I know that I can. I'm so official. I done paid my dues, so homie, I'm a man.